Hey there guys, Standard Gauge Railroader here. I am here with my Q&A video. My first questions come from Jackson and Lansing Railroad. Here they are. What is your favorite locomotive on the Winchester and Western Railroad? My favorite locomotive is 732 because of the way it looks and the way it sounds. What is your favorite type of horn? My favorite horn is the Leslie RS5T, quote unquote, king of all train horns. Excuse me. Have you been in the cab of the Winchester and Western? Yes, not once, but twice. My first cab ride was back in August of 2013 for my 13th birthday. Bruce was driving at the time, and he picked me up at my local crossing and took me down to Cedarville. And then my next cab ride after that was at Winchester and Western headquarters. Tim was driving at this time with the night crew, and he just took me back and forth at headquarters. And best of all, I actually got to drive the engine. The engine that I drove for my second cab ride was 445. That was an awesome cab ride. And the other cab ride, my first one, I rode in 520 going to Cedarville with 445 in the back. So thank you for your questions, Jackson and Lansing Railroad. Excuse me. My next one that commented was Train Gamer 15. How long have you been on YouTube? Almost 2 years. My first video was back in October 27th of 2014. If you want to see it, you can go down to all the way up to the bottom of my channel. Yeah. How many trains does Winchester and Western run per day? Only 2. Because the first train that comes down, the southbound train, they bring down the empties to the Unnaman Corp down in a commercial township. And then the northbound train brings the full cars back to headquarters. So that answers your question about that. Does the Winchester and Western interchange with any other railroad? Good question. I do not know. And thank you for your questions, Train Gamer 15. My last set of questions come from Elevators and More by Alco 244. Here they are. What is your favorite railroad other than Winchester and Western? It's a tie. It's a tie between New Jersey Transit's Atlantic City Line and Strasburg Railroad. Because I like New Jersey Transit's Atlantic City Line because of their locomotives and of how fast they travel. And Strasburg Railroad, I like their locomotive because it's a short line railroad, and and their locomotives are all steam locomotives, except for one, which is 8618, a Switcher 8. What engine on the Winchester and Western is your favorite? I said it earlier. It's 732. What one would you choose? Alco or EMD? Always EMD. Because, my first ever train that I saw, I think this was back when I was like 5 years old, it was Winchester and Western. EMD GP9 locomotives. My favorite locomotives. And, that's going to be it for my Q&A video. Thank you for your comments and questions. And, shout out to Jackson and Lansing Railroad, Train Gamer 15, and Elevators and More by Alco 244. Subscribe them. They have good content. Ooh, whoops. Like I said, they have good content on their channels, and just subscribe to them. It would mean a lot to them. I might be back later with 475, and catch you later.